If you've been looking at Springdale, Arkansas, nestled in right between Fayetteville and Rogers, and been wondering about it, today we're going through the map, everything you need to know about Springdale, Arkansas, where things are. All right, we're diving right into Springdale, everything that there is Springdale. So Springdale is, as you see it on the map, it's pretty central to Northwest Arkansas. You're 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes from everything in Northwest Arkansas or less. It's a pretty great area. Tawnytown, Elm Springs are usually lumped into the same part of Springdale, and we'll get to that. But as you can see, it's a pretty wide area from, if you're looking from Tractor Supply here to Tawnytown with traffic and all the lights, it can take you 35, 40 minutes. And, there's a lot of lights going there through 412. And in the future, they're going to see this jut right here, this new highway. A spur is going to go off up here to the airport. And another, they're going to finish it, and it's going to link up right around here, right where it says Old Highway 68. And that will be a nice bypass. And then there's going to be another section that goes all the way over here. So it'll be the Springdale 612 bypass, where all the trucks will go. Right now there's a bunch of semis that go through 412, right through downtown Springdale. So that causes a bunch of traffic. But if you hop on Don Tyson, there's not going to be any, right down here, Don Tyson. There's not going to be any big trucks. They're not allowed on that road. Or if you jump up to Huntsville, it gets you right to an exit with fewer lights, less trucks as well. So there's a few ways to bypass it. There's Springdale also butts up right next to Johnson, which is a tiny little town here. It's not even showing up on the map really that well. Right there, in between Fayetteville and Fayetteville and Springdale. And there are sometimes the addresses in Johnson are also Springdale, so we'll cover that. But as you can see, it's a big area. There's a few great spots out here for mountain biking, for those that like mountain biking. It's got lots of opportunities for shopping and everything. Let's give you a little perspective. So if you're downtown Springdale in the east side, Old Town Emma Avenue, it's a 33-minute drive with some traffic. You're hitting some lights here. Maybe it's a 31-minute drive if you're, a 30-minute drive if you're hitting the highway more directly. And so that gives you kind of a little bit of perspective there. And then let's say you want to go downtown Bentonville, change up the scenery a little bit. It's a 30-minute drive up to Bentonville. Go up to Crystal Bridges for the evening, walk around, see some art. That would be a 30-minute drive for you. And then if you wanted to go to the Promenade Mall, do some shopping, a lot of people, pretty common place to go in Northwest Arkansas. That's going to be a 19-minute, 20-minute drive, depending on where you are in Springdale. If you're a little bit further south, you can get on Don Tyson and get there quicker. It's a pretty quick road. All right, I'm going to pause you right there and make sure to hit all the like and subscribe and YouTube buttons. Do all the things. Comment for us. Helps the algorithm. You know why. You know what to do. I appreciate it, and stay tuned for more information. The type of house you're going to find in Springdale, that really just depends on where you're looking, because if you're out here a little bit where it starts to get a little darker green here, you're going to be getting into the country. They're going to be a little bit more larger lots, 1 acre, 5 acre, 10 acre, little hobby farms or farms. Then you're going to start getting into the lakefront properties. It goes all the way up here, Hickory Creek Marina, and across the bridge. And so there's a lot, and Springdale is also, all the War Eagle public area. That's all Springdale. And it covers a lot of area. And so the kind of houses you're going to get out there is just Sometimes it's really, really nice neighborhoods, really nice set of houses, and then you might get a few trailer parks or trailer homes, and maybe people who have junk collectors that, we all have seen those where they have 43 cars and 2 people live there. And not discriminating against them. It's just that's sometimes what you see in our area, giving you the honest truth here. In downtown Springdale, though, like around downtown, so let's go with Don Tyson. They're building a bunch of new houses right in here. Let's turn on the bunch of new houses going in right here. One of the top schools in Northwest Arkansas, which we'll get to, is Don Tyson School of Innovation right there. And there are, as you can see, it's just mostly neighborhoods, and some of them are a little bit more tightly packed. Like this one, they are really tightly packed in there, and this one has a little bit more space, a little bit bigger lots, a little bit bigger houses. There's a lot of old houses in Springdale, so it's also got a municipal airport if you want to learn to fly and all that. So that's pretty cool. And then, like, near Old Town, downtown Springdale, there's going to be houses in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s that there's just a bunch of them. Some of them are getting renovated and uplifted. A lot of them still look like they're from the 70s or 80s or 60s. So just know that about Springdale, not diminishing it at all, just trying to tell you the truth and honesty about it. So largely the east side of Springdale is going to be a little bit older houses, a little bit smaller. They're going to be the 2-3 bedroom. Some of them might be a 4th bedroom with a converted garage. You lose a garage, but you get a 4th bedroom. Take your pick. And so that's going to be in this area right here in this screen. That's kind of what you're going to find. And then if you go a little bit north, as you're heading up here to Lowell area, there we go. Change maps here. So Bethel Heights, and we got Bethel Heights right here, and then Lowell. So everything north of Huntsville is going to be a little bit more neighborhoods. You're going to get into the bigger houses, a little bit more quiet, especially when they're tucked in around here by the Spring Creek. There's lots of building and new construction going out here on Highway 264. And then on the the west side of Highway 49, this is where they're building, again, a bunch of new construction. Let's switch to that map. All the brown here, that's all going to be new construction of homes. They're squeezing them in, putting them in everywhere. They are just going in like crazy. Bunch over here in Tawnytown. And so this is about to be a whole bunch of new houses and apartments and such going in right there. There are, just as you can see, neighbors and neighborhoods. Harbor Heights right here. This is one of the best neighborhoods in Northwest Arkansas. It's in Springdale, and we got the little bit bigger estate lots over here, and then really fun, cool. It's a PUD area, PUD, and it's this really cool area to be in. Worth driving through and just seeing the houses. A lot of them are in really great shape. You're right next to Harbor High School, and there's Hillstern Middle School. There's another school right around the corner here too. But you have all your groceries and shopping and everything. You are not lacking for restaurants or groceries in Springdale. So in Springdale, you name it, we got it. We got Harp stores and Walmarts. We got a Sam's Club. We got an Asian Amigo store. We got an Aldi's. Asian Amigo is actually pretty cool. You can find some fun stuff in there. Lots of Hispanic grocery stores that have some really good restaurants in them. Oriental supermarket. And yeah, just plenty of options for Springdale. And then restaurants. I'm going to highlight a few of my favorites. So there's one over here, Sassafras Vineyard Winery, and right here is a really fun place to go. Really beautiful. It's a wedding venue, but it's also a winery, tasting, cheese trays, and all that. It's really great, relaxing place to go. Then Saddlebrook Brewery is another just enjoyable place to go grab a beer. You're out by the lake. They have some food there as well. And then another favorite is right off of Emma Street is, let's gotta find it right quick. Where'd it go? It's not pulling up right quick. Right over here, there is a Black Apple. Let me zoom in far enough. Black Apple. Yeah, it's right here. Come on, pull up. There it is. Black Apple Cidery. Apple Cidery. Really good cider. And then Taqueria Don Hierro. Just a taco stand that makes really good food. There's a great another selections in downtown Springdale that you can hit. And then my absolute favorite Indian restaurant in Northwest Arkansas is right here, Punjabi Kitchen. They have great places. It's a kind of a hole-in-wall restaurant, and they have awesome food. And then a killer Kraken seafood. They have some a great appetizer, Kraken fries, a favorite of Alan and I's. And so you get plenty of selection of restaurants in Springdale. And if you don't want any of these, you're 10 minutes away from Fayetteville. You're 20 minutes away from Rogers. Take your pick. You're going to have plenty of options. And so as far as schools, there are a dozen or more schools in Springdale. And so ones of highlight that I told you about is, let's search this area right here, is where did it go? School of Innovation, Don Tyson School of Innovation. So one of the top schools in Northwest Arkansas. You can finish that school as a high school student with an AA in several general degrees, even some technical school skills as well you can finish high school with. Very sponsored by Tyson Foods, and very high desired school to get into. And Walmart's doing the same thing with a brand new school out here. Let's see. Let's search it. It may not even pull up because it's so new. I think, yeah. Jim D. Rowland School of Innovation. It's a elementary school, but they took all the, we cover this in a different video as well that's coming up soon, but all the best schools in Northwest Arkansas, and they took all the best teaching methods in all the world, analyzed it. Walmart spent a bunch of money, and then they put it all in one school, and all the different designs and the atmosphere. So it's really unique, really cool place to go if you're in school, in elementary. And so really high quality education. You're going to have plenty of options here. And then I got to go back to restaurants for just a second, because my absolute favorite barbecue joint is Wright's Barbecue. I'm not going to say they're the best in the world, but they are the best in Northwest Arkansas, in my opinion. They have something called bacon burnt ends that are absolutely outstanding. And so that is Springdale in a nutshell. And this is why you got to reach out to us. You got to reach out so that we can find you the right areas, so that you don't end up in the wrong part of Springdale. You don't end up in the wrong area that you're not going to like. My wife is my favorite client, and there's certain areas that she wouldn't want to live in. And I don't want you to live there if you don't want to live there either. And so reach out to us, send us a text, email, phone call, whatever you got. Do all the YouTube buttons as well. Subscribe, like, notifications, all those things. You know what to do. Until the next video. See you then.